Thank you. As you all know, I am your congressman. So, as you know, in the past 10 years, our small town has been very successful. Our oil production has increased, and our unemployment rate is steadily declining. Woo! I attribute this success to our supportive citizens and obviously my expertise. I've represented y'all for 15 years, and in that time we've gone nowhere but up. I have no plans on stopping. This new bill I'm proposing to build more oil rigs will potentially increase the output of our community by 20%.
Yes.
And further bring us into the future. As I see now, there are very few negatives that could come out of this passing of this bill. My team has pondered every small detail in the drafting process, and it only promises positive results among our people. Starting next year, we will break ground to begin planting the necessary pipes to our fertile oil fields. So, as to later, bring in our newly purchased oil ponds. By the following year, we will have the preparations completed and begin the process of finding local folks in need of employment for our important local business.
Woo! Keep local.
There's a small attachment to this bill that will increase the tax on gun sales by 15% to go to my personal estate to account for my low representative salary. This is sadly non-debatable. There has been increasing concern over the invasion of plant disease, causing slight discoloration in our corn and wheat fields, which may lead us to discuss an alternative.
The rumors are true. What Daniels was planning for gun taxes is going to happen. We can't let this go on. You know what to do.
What happened?
Give me all your money.
Hands up, don't shoot. My life matters. I lost my wallet. Man, I got my wallet robbed.
Jeez, you look pissed. What's going on with you?
I just lost my job. I'll tell you what, this town isn't what it used to be years ago.
You hit that one on the head. Politics has gone flat out sour.
When I was younger, politicians actually fought for what we, the people, needed. Not what their political parties and bank accounts needed.
Yeah, that Congressman Daniels is one crooked man. He's been lying to us for years. You hear about the latest figures on unemployment?
The steady decline? Ha! Yeah. Tell that to all the folks who just lost their jobs yesterday because Joe went out of business.
I hear he's doing something big under our noses lately, but nothing's come out about it.
I have to. Maybe that had something to do with that incident at the town hall the other day.
Yeah, well, I gotta get. Take care of yourself out there. See you tonight for some whiskey at the bar.
Sure, see ya.
Hi, can I get you anything?
Yeah, I'll take a black coffee. I think that's how I like it.
Here you are, 1 cup of black coffee.
Thank you.
Can I get you anything else?
No, not right now, but what do you make of this newspaper?
Well, that's the paper from today. Pretty crazy stuff last night.
Yeah, have you heard where those people ended up yet? Says here that they just went missing.
No, I sure haven't. There are about 5 people in that meeting and nobody's heard from them since. Mike Harper was there. Folks have come by here and told us that they checked his ranch and he isn't there. I hope he's okay.
Yeah, Harper. How about that Richard Daniels fellow it says right here?
I've never seen him before, so I wouldn't know if I was even talking to him in the flesh. You would think he would be wandering around here downtown and someone could find him, but the problem is he's out of town so much and nobody knows where he is mostly. All I know is he's a pretty crooked guy.
So you think of him or just wandering around clueless about everything, huh?
Yeah, that's my take of it, but who knows? It's kind of a mystery.
Yep.
Surprised Jack Donaldson wasn't around here last night. He's usually there for those meetings on account of trying to make sure his business doesn't get tied up.
Jack Donaldson?
You don't know much, do you? He's kind of a big man around these parts. I'm surprised he didn't go missing. People could have swore they saw him around the other night. Anyway, I had to go help other customers. Can I get you anything else?
Nah, just take the check.
All right.
I need to report a crime.
Oh, what kind of crime?
I was just in a park and a man pointed a gun at a woman and took all of her stuff. It was horrible. I don't know which direction they went and I was just too freaked out.
I mean, you'd be surprised. A lot of that goes on in this town. It's a pretty wild place. There's a lot of guns everywhere. There's a huge gun trade. It's kind of like a Wild West town, fit for vigilantes.
Really? Surely that can be changed.
I mean, everybody that's involved in the gun trade is a bunch of big shots, and all the politics are crooked. They basically run the show. So even if I try to do anything, there's nothing I could do.
So what do some of these influential guys do?
It depends. In our town, there's an undisputed seller, Jack Donaldson. He has a near monopoly on all gun sales over Texas, and in the Southwest too. Between you and me, I think it's illegal. He's been known to bust up gun laws in the past. Every time there's been a vote, it's always been a couple votes away from being illegal, but he always seems to win.
He sounds terrible. Who else is out there?
Well, there's big buyers, a couple of ranchers who mope around town, some of Jack's biggest customers. There's a guy called Mike Harper. He's been known to be Jack's go-to buyer. But I don't know, he might just be a collector, and if he sells the area outside, but he's still a heavy influence in the business.
Those guys seem unreachable. Could you point me in the direction of somebody I could get a hold with to get some regulations started?
Well, we got a congressman named Richard Daniels, but I don't know if he'll be a big help.
Why is that?
Well, Daniels has been eyeing the gun business for a while, so although on paper it seems like he's straight, he's probably crooked. Do you know how to get a hold of him, or do you need me to tell you that too?
No, I don't. I don't remember much.
Well, here's his number, and call him, do whatever, just good luck.
Thanks. Let me know how the investigation goes, officer.
Whatever.
Hey, Congressman Dan, where the heck have you been?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
What are you talking about?
Did you get amnesia from the other night?
What happened the other night?
Sit down. I have a feeling this is going to be a long conversation. So much for my break. You were presenting our gun tax in a meeting the other night, and someone put a stop to it. Police said there were flashbangs, blood, the works. We didn't know where you were. Where did you wake up anyhow?
Some field somewhere. Wait, so I'm the congressman?
Of course. You are Congressman Richard Daniels. Who else would you be?
The hell if I know. I can't remember anything. So this rumor around town that me working behind people's backs, is that true?
Sure, but don't let on to it. We were very close to getting it passed. Thanks to your performance the other night in someone's stunning crime, we've been able to cover it up well.
Cover what up?
Our plan to raise taxes on guns. Is this not ringing a bell at all?
No. And while we're at it, who are you?
Greg Dosser, your assistant. I've been working with you for the last 10 years, one office down from you.
Right.
And you mean to tell me you've forgotten about the biggest bill of your career, the bill you've been working for the past 11 years?
Yes. Whoever hit me the other night must have hit me in just the right place.
Quit joking around. This is serious business. Jack Daniels, the richest man in the Southwest, is a monopoly on the gun business. It's the only business in this small town that we can get rich off of. And he has all the fucking sales. You want to get in on that business. What better way to force our way in than the invisible cause of a harmless oil law passed by our very own citizens?
Alright, why don't we move up to this bench?
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Care to go into the details?
You really are incredible, you know that? For every sale that occurs in the great state of Texas, we receive a tax 15% into our own account. Don't ask me how we did it. I searched thousands of pages of law, and that's all I'm going to tell. But we got it done. If this bill passes, you'll finally take a piece of that market from Donaldson and start making some real money. You didn't think Congressmen actually did what they did for the people, did you?
Well, yes, but this sounds a lot better. I think it's all starting to come back to me now. Is there much else we need to do?
Well, I have a suspicion that Donaldson was behind the incident the other night. He might be on to us stealing this money after all. Less people will be able to afford his guns if we pass this bill.
That would make sense. Who else could have the influence to call such a job?
Exactly, and it's not much of a stretch to say he's squarely in the illegal side of gun sales as well. He has every tool to stop us, whether it's civil or violent. We need to take care of Jack, make sure he's not going to pull anything crazy when we pass this bill.
Agreed. It is too dangerous not to take care of. How shall we do this?
The same as we've been doing for years. Wear that old politician smile you have and throw Jack some lies, tell him the tax goes to education and unemployment. For all we care, heck, the rumors in this town might not be true. He may just be a successful businessman who makes legal sales and keeps his nose clean. We don't know that for sure. What we do know is you should go over there and ask how he feels about this bill.
Yes, but do I even have a car?
You left your car at the meeting. It's out back. Well, here's my card. If you need anything, give me.
We'll do.
contact.
Thanks, Greg.
You're welcome.
Evening, Jeb.
Evening, boss.
How have the sales been?
They've been going. Got my papers into Boeing.
Oh, good enough. Mind coming back and seeing you in a couple minutes? When you get a chance?
Yes, sir. Here's progress report for the previous quarter.
Thanks. How's it looking?
Looking pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, we have come up 10% above our projected profit evaluation.
Yeah, very successful last few months.
But while our pistol sales were down, our AR sales have skyrocketed.
No big deal. It's just a market trend typical for this time of year. What do you make of this?
Yeah, our 380 sales are basically non-existent. This may be due to the increased brass sales. The manufacturers can't produce enough bullets.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. You're pretty new here, right?
Yes, sir.
Have I ever taken the time to actually tell you about our business?
Well, I've done some research myself, and that's about all I know of the business.
Well, basically, we have a lot of sales, especially over the Southwest and Texas.
Yes, I can see that. I'm lucky to have landed a job in such an established company.
Yeah, well, the reason we're so established, as you say, is I've been holding a near monopoly on gun sales for over a decade. I suspect some individuals try and enter my business, even as we speak now. I've always found a way to keep control of my territory and plan in the future.
Sounds more complicated than logistics, sir.
Yeah, well, it may or may not be. Anyway, back to the 380 purchase.
Yes, I've attributed the high prices to the current price in brass.
I agree. One of the few things that are out of my control.
Sir?
Have you ever heard anything about what happened with the congressman?
Surprisingly, no, but whatever happened to him sounds like it really messed him up.
Messed him up how? Should I be concerned?
I don't believe so, but apparently his law is projected to pass and the increase of taxes will be implemented. They are using the mess at the meeting as a cover-up to help propel the oil rig law.
Damn.
I've only been here a short while, but this will hurt sales in our stores, will it not?
Not only in our stores, but it's going to hurt our monopoly. Oh, hey, keep up the good work. I have a phone call to make. Thanks for the update.
Hello, this is the office of Congressman Daniels. Good, well listen, I'm a concerned citizen who would like to make a change in this town. We witnessed a lot of bad things recently, and I'm a little disgusted by the lack of gun control around here. I was pointed to your office by someone, and I'd like to set up a meeting if you have time to propose some ideas for a change. Yes, I'm serious. Who am I? The hell if I know. I don't even remember what I did last night. No, I'm not being sarcastic, please. Okay, in an hour? I'll be there. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Hey, how are you doing?
Not too good. I've had quite a few days.
That's
I'm
what
the guy-
has me confused.
Well, I'm the guy you called about. I called you about gun control.
That's what has me confused.
Doesn't surprise me. Nobody in this town cares about these things.
Why would a guy like you care about gun control?
I've witnessed some terrible things in the past couple of days, and it's really got me riled up. I want to change some stuff.
I don't think you get it, Mike.
Who are you talking to? Me?
Oh God, you too? You're no better than the congressman.
Oh, the congressman? Is he here? I need to talk to him.
No, listen, Mike. Your name is Mike Harper, and you aren't who you think you are.
Look, I don't know why you're trying to distract me like this, but if you could just please listen to me for a couple minutes, I can get my ideas across and we can be on our way.
No, Mike. Listen to me. You mentioned on the phone you don't remember last night, right?
Right, I don't remember anything.
Exactly. I think you got amnesia just like some of the others. Mike, last night you were at a meeting at town hall involving the exact politics you're talking about now.
I was? Good, then you should have an idea what I'm going to talk about.
The thing is, you aren't who you think you are. You're the complete opposite. You've heard of the gun business in this town, no doubt, but have you heard of the big boss in this town?
No, I sure haven't.
Good. Well, as far as buyers go in this town, you're the biggest one to ever set foot here. You buy more guns off of Jack than anyone else around.
Jack, like Jack Donaldson. I've heard
Yeah.
a lot about him.
Yeah, if you've been in town for 5 minutes, you've heard of him. Biggest businessman in town.
Sounds like it. So from what you've heard, I don't remember much. Are me and Jack on good terms? Wouldn't want to be on his bad side.
Well, this is purely a wide rumor, but a word has it that you owe Jack a lot of money from a big order.
No kidding.
That's what I've heard, but it's hard to be sure of what's true and what's not. One thing's for sure, you can't be too careful, especially with Jack. Just be cautious out there.
I will. Say, you said I had a ranch. Could you give me some directions?
Yeah, why?
I'd like to go grab some things, maybe get some ready for some things.
Sure. So you still want to talk about these new regulations, or?
Shut up. I'm done with you. Thanks.
Hey Greg, just Richard. Yeah, I just went over to Jack's. No, listen, I just saw some things I probably shouldn't have. No, I'm fine, but Jack, he's up to something real bad. Yeah. I don't think Jack's just taking all our business. He's into more than that, Greg. Sure, I'm coming back over there now. Be at the office in 15. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah.
This is a report on Mike Harper. It was with the other files.
Getting it to be a little late. Yeah. May not be. Maybe. Oh man, I almost forgot about this. This is why you need to bring me everything on time. This is really important. He owes me a lot of money. I run a tight ship around here, and when people try to screw me out of things, they're not going to get away with it.
Yes, sir.
Thanks. Hey. No, I don't need anything yet. Yeah, I think some people are onto us. And the government's involved. Don't worry, I'm gonna handle it. I have some other business to take care of anyway. We'll keep in touch. Just let me get things done tonight. Yep.